I apologize, guys. Don't mind my dog. He's just being a butt. After much debate and thought about it, I finally have decided to make a video on Amish culture. When it comes to the Amish, there is a lot to be said about the culture, whether it's about their culture or the way they run their community. Therefore, I will be doing multiple videos on the Amish. We will start off with the culture and explain what the Amish are and what their culture and rules are like. To start things off, we need to first ask ourselves, what are the Amish? Well, the Amish are a religious group that are cut off from the rest of the world. Therefore, they live way out in the country, away from the rest of the world. They believe heavily in the church. They believe heavily in the Christian faith, with the Bible dictating their day-to-day, everyday life, and the church being the most important aspect of their life, with the bishop running the town and enforcing the rules, making sure everybody in the community follows them. Most people don't realize that there are two kinds of Amish groups, the Old Order Amish and the New Order Amish, with the Old Order being stricter than the New Order and the Swartzen Trooper being the most conservative of the Old Order Amish. Now that we know who the Amish are, let's get into the different orders of the Amish by starting off with the Old Order Amish. The Old Order Amish, like the New Order Amish, live by a set beliefs like simple living, humility, and a commitment to community and family, who shun materialism and strive to live a life that is pleasing to God. Amish life is based on letting go or submission. This is the idea that one should surrender to God's will and submit to the church's authority. The Amish believe that this is a way of life that emphasizes on simplicity, community, and family, who don't believe in non-resistance, which means they don't believe in violence or fighting. They also don't take part in the military, and that God is the ultimate authority and that humans are fallible, while believing that technology can lead to individualism and pride. The Old Order Amish have strict rules on involving dress and often prohibit the use of buttons and zippers. For example, the Old Order also oppose church buildings, preferring to meet in individual homes. This reflects their wariness of organized religion in general. They think of their house meetings as more organic and unregulated. The New Order Amish, sometimes called the Amish Brotherhood or the New Amish, are Amish settlements that grew out of the Old Order Amish communities in the mid-20th century. They are similar to the Old Order, but with slightly relaxed rules governing dress and technology. They are more evangelical than the Old Order, promoting born-again experiences among young people and sending missionaries into non-Amish communities. They are stricter than the Old Order Amish when it comes to practices like the prohibition of alcohol and tobacco. Now, here are some things that you may notice when visiting an Amish community. Old Order Amish must keep phones outside the house in a shanty, usually at the end of their driveway. Haircuts are less English. Buggies have doors that roll up and secure with a strap. Churches meet every 2 weeks. The off Sunday is one in which they simply rest or visit relatives. Shy towards cameras, rarely allowed by their bishops to use an airplane, and more dependent on biblical names. New Order Amish, allowed to use airplanes, can use telephone in the house. A more English-looking haircut, sort of a sliding door built onto the side of their buggies. Have formal church services every other Sunday, but on the off Sunday, they have Sunday school where the ages and genders divide into classes. Less dependent on biblical names, especially among children. And not all families refuse to accept or contribute to Social Security. Some do, but not all. It's a personal choice. After all that being said, we can say with certainty that all Amish have a form of shunning. If you don't know, shunning is where you have disobeyed God and the Amish rules in the eyes of the bishop, and he will tell you that you are excommunicated from the Amish culture, where you're not allowed in the church, and your friends and family and the rest of the community will disown you, never talk to you again. Now that you know what an Amish is and the different types of Amish, we can now dive deeper into the Amish in the next coming weeks. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching. If you like this video, then hit the subscribe button down below so you get notified when I put out new videos. I put out videos every Tuesday at 2 p.m. This has been Lindsay signing off. Peace.